no class. Ain't got no cash. Been on over. You can kiss my white trash. All you white trash folk who like your smoke. Gonna step outside. Gonna get real high. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no cash. Been on over. You can kiss my white trash. Whoa, yeah, boy. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no cash. Been on over. You can kiss my white trash. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no cash.
And we are back and we are live.
You can kiss my white trash.
Kiss my white trash. All you white trash folks that love your smoke, welcome to That Nooner Show.
Oh, yeah. Happy Friday. Yo.
How you feeling today, Cardman?
Ooh. If you only knew. I feel illegal. It's so good.
It should be illegal to feel this damn good.
I'm
Heck yeah.
I'm telling you. Nothing better.
Man, it's been a crazy week. Excuse me.
Yeah. It has.
I'm one of those white trash folk who love my smoke too much, but we good. We ready to go. We are excited. Man, I'm telling you, last week's episode was amazing, dude. You had plots, you had intrigue, you had double cross, you had twists. I couldn't keep up.
And there's a lot of hilarity that ensued last week also.
There were some weird codes, man. Weird codes.
Yeah. I wonder what this week's codes are going to be like.
Probably even more convoluted. But my favorite one from last week was you can't knock a man down less than you let him think you're a dummy. Yeah. Still to this, it's still hurting my head.
Yeah, that actually loosens your brain a little bit inside and kind of gives it a shimmy shake. That's like a don't shake the baby kind of feeling that you're having.
I feel like a shaking baby when I try to that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, don't shake your babies.
Oh, it's like watching modern politics. I feel like a shaking baby. I'm like, all I know is my head hurts. I'm nauseated, and none of this makes any sense. You know?
No, we're all on a ride. So just do your best, sit back and enjoy it, because ain't in any of our control, yo.
I'm just gonna step outside, gonna get real high.
That's right. That's the answer, bro. I got the answer inside the song. There's something special about being white trash.
There is.
Because there's very serious things that go on in the world, and guess what? White trash, I give a hoot.
We gonna be all right.
I don't give a hoot. We'll be all right. Give a hoot.
You only depend on the things you depend on because you think you need them. You know,
right.
So
if you got water, some sort of protein, eggs, say water and eggs. Give me a water and eggs and toilet paper. And you got a roof over your head. You got it.
Hey, man, you live in a decent town. They give food away. That's the thing is that a lot of folks that, they think they're helping with food don't want, now we're getting too deep. We're trying to watch Moo Mesa. The
No, but
point is,
he goes to the
if you-
farmers. Goes to the
yeah,
farmers of Moo Mesa.
yes,
And,
he goes to the farmers of Moo Mesa. Yeah.
and those farmers, a lot of farmers give away them eggs to people that need them eggs.
And that's beautiful. But you can't
Moo
eat pretty
Mesa.
good, even if you're dead flat broke. If you learn your town's systems, you can eat decent. If you're willing to eat day old bread, you know what I mean. You can eat pretty decent. So, if you're willing to eat meat that's been well aged,
Season it up. That green meat that has those few green patches. It's in the real get it out of here mode at the store. Get those.
if you've never had dry aged Dollar Tree bologna, I just feel bad for
Put some slap your mama seasoning on it. You'll be just fine.
My wife does not let me buy Dollar Tree bologna anymore. Believe it or not, not allowed in our home anymore. So it's kind of a bummer, in my opinion. But
did she allow any bologna?
I mean, well, she married me, so I mean, lots of bologna. So maybe that's why I can't have Dollar Tree. Maybe the bologna limit has been met. Yes,
naturally, she gets it naturally. She doesn't need to consume it.
That is true. Woo! Shout out to the support team. Heck yeah! All right, so sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I just said shout out to Apollo. He just nudged up against me. So,
oh yeah, he knows what's good. I can't wait to meet Apollo. He's awesome. All right, so we're on episode 4, Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and this one is called School Days. Are you excited?
It matches up. Kids just getting out of school. Perfect.
I'm so pumped for this one. School Days. We're gonna see how they dealt with education in Moo Mesa.
And kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, that Nooner Show with Vert and Mike present to you the Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Season 1, Episode 4, School Days.
Comet rays the mesa to the western skies with the sound of 1,000 cattle drive. A chosen few would see the light and fight the wrong with pride. Up on the mesa, high above the clouds, from all the rest of the mesa, live the real cowboys, standing up for law and order. Living by the code of the West, beating up the territory.
We're getting a long intro today.
On its toes, takes a different breed of ride. And brave heroes on the mesa. Live the real cowboys, standing up for law and order, and living by the code of the West. On Moo Mesa.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, come on, Jezebel. This is the 4th pay you've tried on.
She just wants to look her best. It ain't every day that Cowtown gets a new school marm.
Yep. I was just coming from the telegraph office. The new school marm's due on the afternoon stage. Now that's a mite peculiar. Those gents are working mighty early.
Uh-oh. A lot is happening. Oh my goodness, we're 90 seconds in and I'm with busyness. Wow.
That quick scene cut kind of hurt my head. I mean, it just like snapped to sheriff. Whoa.
Go back and check that again. All right.
They hit a wormhole.
So okay. So we start out and we're trying to fit shoes for the horse, but then
Oh, come on, Jezebel. This is the 4th pay you've tried on.
She just wants to look her best. It ain't every day that Cowtown gets a new school marm.
Yep. I was just coming from the telegraph office. The new
okay, so fitting shoes for a horse that this new school marm is going to ride on. And then we're here with, our favorites.
Did you notice that horse was double jointed? Did you see that front left leg?
Yes.
Yeah, it started off broken and then it fixed it.
Oh, come on, Jezebel. This is the 4th pay you've tried on.
Oh, wait, what?
She just wants to look her best. It ain't every day that Cowtown gets a new school marm.
Yep. I was just coming from the telegraph office. The new school marm's due on the afternoon stage. Now that's a mite peculiar.
Uh-oh.
Those gents are working mighty early.
Yep.
Let's give them a hand.
That's the assay office safe.
So we're just firing weapons randomly now.
We just pull our gun out. We don't even ask questions. We don't see if they're armed. We just start shooting.
What the hell, bro? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? I'm not happy about this.
No. I mean, timestamp it.
Yeah, like
Timestamp this.
a minute 40. We're
For
a minute
political-
40 in.
For political future reasons.
Yes.
Current events.
All right.
Fire first.
Give them a hand.
Word up.
That's the assay office safe.
Dad blast that Moo Montana! Simmer down, Sheriff. What's got you so riled?
Is he drunk?
He is, because he keeps it in that bottom left drawer of that desk.
Sure.
I just want to know, get that yoke off your neck, bull.
I like it's kind of a look to me. You know
I
what
know.
I mean?
Is it like a fancy collar, a yoke?
Yeah, but he's making it work for him. You know what I mean?
Like,
Those like Mad Max dudes who wear like football shoulder pads,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're all like metal
Okay.
out. That's
gotcha.
his joke.
Thank you. That's a good. Yeah, I can relate to that.
Dad blast that Moo Montana! Simmer down, Sheriff. What's got you so riled? The marshal just busted the Warthog gang I hired to rob the assay office. Ain't no decent bad guys left west of the Fracos. You got a point there, Terrible. The marshal always seems to be one up on us. We need some outlaws who can slip in and out of town without being noticed. But who?
That's so cute.
What?
Slash fish.
Sorry, Mayor Baloney. We were just playing.
Keep your eyes open next time. No good varmints. Can't wait till the new schoolmarm gets here and keeps them out of our hair. Why, Sheriff, you need to be nice to those young'uns. They're our new gang. That's plumb crazy.
Oh, no!
Those calves live by the code of the West. They'll never do nothing bad. Not unless someone they admire told them to. But first, I've got a job for the masked bull.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble, guys. Guys,
Dude,
this does not look good.
Went south real quick.
So basically, he's recruiting the children, child trafficking for crime.
It's a sad day at Moo Mesa.
It is a sad day at Moo Mesa. More like Boo Mesa right now.
I know. I mean, you're gonna use children however you want, manipulate them, find somebody that they really look up to that raps really hard and really good, and they're gonna go do whatever he says.
That's bad.
That's not fair.
That's not good.
No, that's a bad deal.
You know what I mean?
Bad deal.
Does this guy have an island and a plane? You know what I'm saying?
He does.
I'm saying if he ever gets arrested, he did not kill himself.
No.
All I'm saying.
No. I was wondering if they have video back then.
Yes.
Someone they admire told them to. But first, I've got a job for the masked bull. Stand and deliver.
Deliver what? I'm not carrying nothing that enters the mass bowl.
Never know what might interest me.
You got a pig.
Pleasure, Miss Schoolbar.
Oh no! Kidnapping, bro.
Oh. And that's the new
School
Moo
marm.
teacher. Moo
Yeah.
Mar.
She's
I'm
just
not
trying to marm.
getting the Moo Mar reference.
I would like. There's no marms of anything left. There's no book marms, school marms, food marms. There's no marms left.
No, there's
And
farm.
maybe this is why.
Oh shit. Sorry, kids. Oh shit.
Oh, a flare.
Signal flare, Cyclone. Stagecoach is in trouble. Hold up there, mass bull. Giddy up, Cyclone.
Time to lighten my load.
Oh! No!
Hang on, ma'am.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the new school mom, Sarah Sheep, and
Oh,
I'm
damn.
whoa.
Why didn't you fly?
That's a woo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a vulture. It's a
mm.
vulture. Why didn't you just fly, old lady?
Well, and yeah, just the wow. I didn't know a cartoon could make something so unappealing visually. However, here we are.
Looks like the Little Mermaid.
Except for the
She comes
Little
up on that
Mermaid
rock.
part. Yes.
Ooh.
Woo! That's a looker.
accustomed to this kind of reception.
Yeah.
Now, was a quick switch made? I don't want to give away a plot. I don't know. But was a quick switch made, Vern? What do you think, Clark, man?
I think okay. The incline on that toss, is inset. How?
Wait.
It is because it isn't the vulture. She's still down there.
That's a rabbit, I'm assuming. A rabbit, I'm guessing. The original school marmot is a rabbit,
I think
correct?
it's a cow. I think it's a cow.
Oh, a cow. Sorry, cow, rabbit. I mean, what's the difference?
In this version, yeah. I mean, cows are rabbits, rabbits are cows. They're all hanging out upstairs. It don't matter.
And
Be
we
whatever you
wonder,
want to be.
and we wonder why God had to destroy the world with a
Yeah.
flood. If you ask Noah, he was like, "Cowboys of Moo Mesa. What else do I have to say?" You know what I'm saying?
This is a factual historical thing that actually they made into a cartoon. There actually used to be animals like this that dressed and had a whole society.
This is why God destroyed the world.
That's that
with-
missing 300 years we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Victoria.
Moo Mesa.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm the new school mom, Sarah Sheep, and I ain't accustomed to this kind of
Sheep.
reception.
Sarah Sheep.
Yep.
That was a sheep we saw, but now it's clearly not a sheep.
Yep.
I mean, unless
But
I'm wrong.
the wig gets wool, so she's sheep.
I don't want to misbreed here. You know what I mean? I'm not here to misbreed.
Big sheep.
The new school mom, Sarah Sheep, and I ain't accustomed to this kind of reception.
No, ma'am. My apologies, ma'am.
No, my mother. Uh-oh. Oh, that's creepy. Ah, yet another patented creepy Moo Mesa scene. Ah.
Yeah, that was a quick quick shift. You know, between the vulture and the sheep.
These man, the Moo Mesa has the creepiest scenes. Just like the bull weird scene last up. This is
And actually, if you notice, if you listen to this part right here, right where you're at, right here, she doesn't say custom. She says costume as she's touching her hair.
No, ma'am. My apologies, ma'am.
let's see.
Just
Yeah.
I'm the new school mom, Sarah Sheep, and I ain't accustomed to this kind of reception.
No, ma'am. My apologies, ma'am.
Why do they do that?
man. Just trying to get away. I mean, that's actual harassment, brother.
Disturbing on its face. However, what it suggests is far more disturbing, man.
You don't have
Yes,
to take
in
my
a
word for
cave.
it.
Bop, boom, boom. No, I don't know, man. This is very serious.
Folks, y'all please welcome Miss Sarah Sheep, our new school marm.
Morning, Miss Sheep.
I'm so happy to be here in this beautiful little town.
Village idiots.
Something wrong, Dakota?
No, as for you, ma'am.
Oh, Dakota always said he appreciates a lady who could teach him something.
Yeah.
Like his old school marm.
Yeah.
He's got a special fondness for her, considering she taught him everything he knows.
Sure did.
I'm allergic to them things.
Be nice to Dakota.
I'm allergic to them things.
It's a man vulture. It ain't even a woman vulture.
I don't think you can say that anymore. But okay. You know,
Again.
Or you'll blow our skin.
But I'll get over it.
He knows. Sure did.
I'm allergic to them things.
Be nice to Dakota, or you'll blow our skin.
But I'll get over it.
Well, anything I can do to help, you just let me know. You remind me of my first school marm. I ain't lying.
How nice. Now, how about cart my baggage after the schoolhouse?
Sure bet, Miss Sheep.
Another building. Yeah.
okay, so phase 1 of their plan activated, successful.
Okay.
Kidnap the school, replace the school marm with your inside person.
Yeah.
All right.
Now look. Also, here we go. We can take a little look at your scenery here. Beautiful. And then it even tells you up here rooms. It says rooms on your right hand side there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's rooms upstairs.
Well, that, I mean, Old
Right
West Town,
next to
that's
the school.
justifiable for
next-
cowboys coming in and out of town.
Right
for
next to
cows.
the school. Right next to the school. Put it
Well,
on the
yeah.
other end of town. Come on. Next to the Tartarian courthouse.
That's fair. That's all
That's
fair.
attaboy. I'm good.
Today's assignment will be a field trip to the IC office.
What's this mean, ma'am? The sum of the combination to the safe?
That's arithmetic. Okay, get moving. I want this finished by sundown.
Yeah!
Hey there, Cody. I figured Miss Sheep might need some more school books.
Deputy Dakota, this homework is mighty strange.
Hey, if Miss Sheep said do it, then you do it. You respect your elders.
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh. He went to the police for a little help. And they said, go diddy it.
Go.
Because he's older. Respect him. Respect her. Whatever it is.
This is, oh, man.
Dark.
I better see justice, is all I'm saying. Because I'm not
We haven't
happy
seen
right now.
Colorado. So we haven't seen, that's why we haven't seen the up happy justice yet. Because Colorado
Right.
hasn't been around.
That's
need,
fair.
we need some Colorado up in this shizzle.
We do, because everybody else is clearly not prepped to handle this.
Miss Sheep? Not here. Well, I'd just leave the books.
Oh, yeah.
Take that.
So the combination of the safe is 3 plus 9 plus 5 equals 17.
Good. You can have the rest of the day off.
I
Use the
wonder
kids
where
to
she's
figure out-
going in such a hurry.
Say what?
She used the kids to figure out the combination to the safe because they didn't know the combination to the safe, and the kids figured it out for them.
Yeah, but if the combination of the safe is 17, okay, you deserve to get robbed. If a little kid can figure out the combinations to the
That's what
safe,
I'm saying. And you can't?
oh goodness. All right, and then she gives him the rest of the day off, of course. She.
I wonder where she's going in such a hurry.
Go follow her, kid. Tumbleweed.
Look at all that gold. We gonna be filthy rich.
I'm gonna be rich.
My boss.
Elon.
Here's your cut. Just keep those calves working.
Yeah. You sure look pretty in that dress.
right, shut up and start carrying.
Robbed! We've been robbed! We've been robbed!
Hey,
We've been robbed!
This is too perfect. Now for the Cavs' next assignment. Have them find out the secret route Calamity Kate is using to send her gold shipment into town.
now how am I gonna get the Cavs to do that?
Tell them it's a geography lesson.
Okie dokie. Oh, that's a good plan. What's geography?
Well, that's a good plan, Oh yeah, that's a good plan.
What's geography? Nope. You're gonna feel a lot of your crimes if this is your crew. You know, I'm just saying. You're gonna feel a whole lot of your crimes every time if this is your crew.
Yeah, you know, there's just their only powers in numbers and money. That's it. They just got the numbers and the money. That's all.
It's the one powerful dude and a bunch of imbeciles running around kissing up to him, hoping to get a piece of what he's got.
Yes.
We've never seen that in life before.
Nah, never. Never.
Well,
Always.
morning, youngins. How'd y'all like your new school marm?
Not sure yet. She seems mighty strange, but Deputy Dakota sure taking a fancy to her.
Oh,
You don't say.
Don't think so.
Maybe I'll mosey into town with my gold shipment this afternoon and have a look-see for myself.
Why are these kids getting involved in these adult relationships?
Why are these adults not doing a better job of raising these kids? You know what I mean? Why are they worried about their adult relationships and crimes and shipping gold while these kids are just running wild
They are.
until
They
it's
give 'em
time to do
horses.
hard labor, and then you put them in the whorehouse to clean the place up.
And then they give them horses. They got their own horses. They're too young for horses. You got to be 16 to drive a horse.
That's what I'm saying. Do they even have their learner's horse permit?
But I do know you do have to be 16 to drive a horse.
Yeah. And you should have to pass the Moo Mesa DMV test. HMV. You know what I'm saying?
But make sure the sheep's a sheep. If it's a vulture, don't trust the sheep.
Exactly. Don't go stick in your nose.
That'll be a
You know,
code.
it's something. Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Lesson.
Be careful, Miss Calamity. They robbed the gold from the essay office this morning.
Ooh.
Don't you worry, Carly. We're taking a secret route through Whispering Willow Gulch.
Whispering Willow Gulch? You sure?
Yes, ma'am. We even made a map. But I'm not sure we should have. What if the map fell into the wrong hands?
Good thinking. I'll see it stays in the right hands.
The masked bull! You're not getting this gold without a fight!
You may be good with that lasso, Calamity Kate, but my partner has the drop on your driver. You don't want him to get hurt now, do you?
Outlaws.
Oh, yeah!
Rocky, you hike into town and get the marshal. I'm gonna get my gold back from those sidewinders.
Oh, snap.
Skunk Holler. So
Cows
that's
are
the
into their
masked
snap.
bull's hideout.
Well. Welcome, Calamity. You'll be staying a while.
Oh, no.
Get in there!
Where's Cowlander?
You just rest a spell. Till the masked bull decides
Oh,
what
yeah,
to do
that's
with you.
And you just wait till Marshal Moo Montana gets a hold of you.
Ooh, I'm so scared I forgot to laugh.
I do love his smack talk, though. I do like him. Well, I mean, until I think he was assaulting a woman in the cave in the previous scene. But other, as far as the character goes, it's hard to...
He is one of the. He is probably top 2 characters.
Very
He'll light up the screen when he comes and joins in.
yeah, and the Cowboys of Moo Mesa will have you feeling emotional. Cowboys of Moo Mesa will have you all twisted.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We've learned that.
Well, howdy. I'm Calamity Kate.
How'd you do? Sarah Sheep, the new school mom.
You're the school.
What?
How come those varmints got you?
I don't know.
Well, don't be afeared. We'll get out of here.
Ferd.
Why, Dakota?
And that was the first mistake, is putting those two ladies together, because they're gonna come up with a plan. They're gonna help each other. You know what I mean? With the school marminess and Calamity Kate's rebel, never say die attitude, they're gonna come up with a plan.
Never leave two women in a room alone if you want to keep them trapped.
Exactly. Very separate them. Yes.
That's code.
But you
Never
don't
leave.
have to take my word for it.
Never leave two women alone in a room if you want to keep them trapped.
Correct.
I don't know.
Well, don't be afeared. We'll get out of here.
Why, Dakota? I thought I'd lost you. I mean, you're gone.
Nope. I wrote a song for you.
For me? I'm speechless.
A Coyote's Lament by Dakota Dude. Way down in Moo Mesa, where the sagebrush does grow, where us coyotes yell.
Oh, sounds to me like
That was awesome.
We got dogs. And what a ballad. What songwriting ability. Beautiful. You're in the wrong business.
And those vocals. Vocals.
Solid.
Where us coyotes yell.
Nailed it.
Oh, sounds to me like a hound dog that sat on a prickly pear.
Must be Dakota singing.
Marshal Moo, the masked bull stole the gold, and Miss Calamity Kate went after him.
Colorado, saddle up the horses. We got some hard riding to do.
Yeah.
Yippee-yi-yo, cow, yay!
Giving me information too.
Cheers, bell.
Now, how did that low-down masked bull know when Calamity's gold shipping was coming through?
The map. I better ask Miss Sheep if she showed it.
It's all coming undone now.
Kidnapping coming up. This kid's been
Yes.
kidnapped before.
Anyone.
He gets kidnapped a lot, quite honestly.
Look, we got the dang gold.
The school marm has one more job to do, to find out the location of the Golden Cud Mine's gold depository, or else.
Boothill buzzard. We've been hoodwinked. Deputy Dakota, wait!
Hey, now, not now, little buddy. I got to help move.
Yep.
But I just found out something awful about
Look
the
at that dance.
school marm.
Hey, now you hold it right there, Cody. Now, not now, little buddy. I got to help move.
But
Trump.
I just found out something awful about the school marm.
Hey, now you hold it right there, Cody. I won't hear nothing bad about Miss Sheep.
Dakota won't ever believe me. The masked bull said Boothill had one more job to do. Maybe us calves can help him.
Uh-oh.
For your next assignment,
Calf power.
Once again, the abused and neglected children of Moo Mesa have to come through and save the damn day.
Just like the Goonies.
And we're wondering why they didn't make it past 2 seasons.
Yeah, when you're fourth episode's kids. When you're
Or
fourth
the Lord of the Rings.
word.
Or Teen Titans.
Or every other third movie we've ever seen.
Exactly.
Joggy.
That's geography, ma'am.
When I want your help, I'll ask for it. Now, I want you all to find the gold depository for the Golden Cud Mine.
That's easy, ma'am. Everybody knows that.
They
Set
do.
up.
Sure. The mine puts the gold into Fort Sox on the west slope of Buffalo Back Mountain.
Oh, what the?
I think that's a setup. I think the kid is giving him the wrong information on purpose.
You're on it. You're on it.
That's enough school for today. Class dismissed.
Yeehaw! Cody, Fort Sox is a broken down cavalry fort. There's no gold there. I know that.
I know it.
There's no gold
We've
Fort
been
Sox.
Buffalo.
No gold, we knew it.
Got us a plan that can catch those scoundrels.
He's proud of him.
I ain't never heard of no gold depository up here.
If it's a secret, they're not likely to tell you about it now, are they?
Oh, never crossed my mind.
Here they come. Get ready.
Hold it.
Hey, what is it, boss?
Appears we have a surprise party waiting for us.
I love parties.
You're looking at
Ow.
Miss Sheep there, by the way.
What happened? Uh-oh. We just fell into a heap of trouble.
Well, that was a cold trail.
Rest assured, boys, we'll find the masked varmint.
Reckon I'll look in on Miss Sheep.
What code?
Oh, Moo! Marshall Moo! Cody and the other two calves are gone. I found this note.
Dear Marshal Moo, me and Jake and Carly have gone to ambush the masked bull at Buffalo Back Mountain.
Wow.
Sincerely, your deputy, Cody. P.S. The schoolmarm is really Boot Hill Buzzard.
What?
Misspelled sincerely.
If Cody went after the masked bull, he did a lot worse than that.
You think Colorado's the dumb one, but oh no.
And they misspelled sincerely. That's what he has to say about it.
Colorado coming through with the patty mix. Dude, nowhere.
Oh. Sometimes, I mean, there has to be a Cowlander. I keep saying that. I know I keep saying that. But there has to be a Cowlander, right? I keep calling Colorado Cowlander. I'm sorry, everybody.
Colorado.
Sincerely, your deputy, Cody. P.S. The schoolmarm is really Boot Hill Buzzard.
He misspelled sincerely.
If Cody went after the masked bull, he did a lot worse than that.
A lot worse than misspelling a word.
Miss Sheep's in trouble.
If the child went to solve the crime and release the two women that are taken hostage, he's doing a bad thing because clearly we're doing such a great job at it. What the hell, man?
You better kill me. I'm gonna be another rapper dead for popping off at the mouth with shit I shouldn't have said.
You suck, Moo Mesa law enforcement.
Oh, horrible. And
First
they
of
get
all,
sidetracked by the Tang. They're
you
always
guys-
going after the Poon and the Tang.
You never want to separate the poon from the tang.
No, but they you see they're using their scent a lot. So, I mean, geez, I mean, it's all about the Tang.
It is all about, sometimes it is, in fact, all about the tang.
For
But if
Dakota,
you don't have the poon,
it ain't gonna get the Tang.
I mean, you gotta put them together. You know.
See, and what he's looking at as Poon is actually a ping, because it's undercover ping.
The poon is saying,
Do not come.
the poon keeps saying,
Do not come.
but the tang says,
I'm gonna come.
all right, let's sorry. No, we good. He did a lot worse than that.
Worse than that.
Worse than that.
Miss Sheep's in trouble.
That's not the the half of it.
The half of it.
Hell, Buzzard.
Yeah. Seen that before?
Double yep. I've been a fool.
We've all been fools, Dakota. The crazy school assignments were just so the masked bull could rob our town.
Dadgummit.
We did such a good job about being involved with our children's education that we had no idea what was going on. No, you know, just saying.
It's got to be a town full of alcoholics. I'm thinking.
Just, I don't know, man. It's like somebody.
Behavior, though. I mean,
It's like somebody took feed animals and gave them human responsibilities, and they're failing at the task.
They are not doing well.
And now there's a horrible storm on the horizon.
Destroying their world in 2 years. Reset.
That sounds like thunder. I reckon that comet shard's kicking up some of its peculiar weather. But right now, us heifers gotta get out of here. Hot diggity! There's the answer. Those mining tools.
I hate
Over
to point
there.
out the obvious calamity, but those tools are over there and we're over here.
Oh, my.
Not for long, Sarah. Not for long.
Seems like a lot of work to untie yourself. Also, how long have you been hanging out with those tools in reach and you could have untied yourself?
MacGyver.
I still want to know what is she doing with a horseshoe and a bomb trigger, like an old line bomb explosive trigger.
Through the line. Inject. Boom. Dynamite.
I love it. I love it. Let's. Oh no!
Let's go!
Deal.
Looky here. Pint-sized prisoners. I don't rightly know where we're gonna put everybody.
The shed's on fire. Ain't calamity in the school marming fight.
Now, isn't that real convenient?
Right.
Whoa!
Turn them into critter fritters.
They're eating the critter fritters. I'm not eating the kids.
Yeah, no, I'm not eating. Well, have you ever had veal?
Cows. I'll say eating cows. Eating
Fair.
the little cows. I'll say that. Okay.
Eating cows is an easier thing to swallow. than
Oh
eating
yeah, as
kids.
far as verbiage. I got you. Yes, but those are cows, and he just talked about eating cow critters.
Which critter fritter sounds delicious, quite honestly.
Sounds like a fair food.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Fair,
man.
let's stay fair. Get my critter fritter.
You just take a chunk of beef and deep fat fry it. Critter fritters. Hell yeah, I'm in. Let's go.
Moo.
Convenient.
Right. Turn them into critter fritters.
There's calamity!
There's smoke. And it's coming from Skunk Holler.
Smoke. Yep. Let's rodeo, boys.
Thank you for saying yeah. We needed that contribution.
We'll never get out of here alive. We sure won't if we stop trying. Why, you have made an electromagnet.
Oh.
Doggone right. I love science.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
MacGyver. A wire, a horseshoe, and the trigger.
Yeah.
The spark. That's the spark.
Don't miss the
Fine,
scene.
it-
I think you're missing what I saw here.
Okay, show me.
We'll never get out of here
Right here.
alive.
Right.
We sure won't if we stop trying. Why, you have made an electromagnet.
There you
Doggone
go.
right. I love science. When
Sometimes a woman got to take care of herself, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my.
electromagnet.
That right there. That,
Doggone right. I loved science when I was in school.
You hear how she said that?
oh yeah. I can't even talk. Oh.
If we stop trying. Why, you have made an electromagnet.
Get out.
Doggone right. I loved science when I was in school. Come on.
Come on.
Yahoo! Get him!
It's the marshal.
It's the park.
I knew he'd
I'll get you.
And you didn't see that coming.
That was that last like 29 seconds was wild.
I know we're traumatizing children while
Wild.
defying the laws of nature. I love
Look at them. Look how scared they are and hungry.
I
Like that
know.
middle one. He's got a black eye. They already beat him up.
I knew he'd come.
Now what the cuss? I'll get you.
Boom!
Sweet.
Give it up, Mass Bull. I'm taking you in.
Not unless you could walk around with holes in you.
Will they just stand off? That was it? Like, what happened there? He just stepped to it.
And go to the scorpion?
Wait, I don't under. What happened? Okay, bro, you shouldn't feel. Oh, he's got his gun in his hand, and you're trying to draw down. If he's any kind of real, quick draw man, he's got you. He's got you.
Yeah. You're already done.
Yeah, your gun's holstered. His gun's in his hand. If he's if he has any kind of quick draw speed, you know what I mean? He's gonna. You're right immediately.
Philosophy, theory, idea. In the end, they're brothers.
Yes, but do not exist in the Moo Mesa.
But in the last 3 episodes, brothers. They're brothers.
They're brothers. All right. Yes.
I can't swim!
Nice to see you boys are getting your bath. And it's not even Saturday night.
Now, Dakota, I didn't mean nothing. It wasn't my idea.
Ooh.
That ought to hold you rattlesnakes.
Now let's find out who the masked bull really is.
Wait. Isn't there a house on fire with people in it right now?
Didn't that water tank and water tower should have put that out?
But it's still on
I'm
fire.
hearing burning in the background still going
Yes.
on.
And if you look, you're going to see, there's smoke. Watch.
That ought to hold you rattlesnakes.
Now
Fire
let's
burning
find
right
out
behind
who
him.
the masked bull really is.
Marshal Moo, Miss Calamity and the school marm are in the shack.
Yeah, you might want to hold back on your a-holeness for a minute and save people.
These are Shaggy and Scooby.
Moo, there's no water to put out the fire.
Oh. Yeah.
What? That doesn't even. What did I just see?
This was sponsored by the NRA, and it shows that guns are the answer.
Neglecting
Guns
children.
will save the day. Bullets save the day.
There's not a problem on this planet that enough bullets can't solve. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
I don't understand that. That's worrisome. All right, let's.
That's the way it appears.
I don't understand what I just saw, other than he caused valley. What do you call it? Not collapse.
Landslide. Landslide? Avalanche?
Yes, avalanche. Yes, he caused an avalanche, and somehow it didn't collapse the house, but it put the fire out perfectly. I don't. I almost give up. I'm
out
the fire.
Corn fuse.
We gotta watch that one more time. Recite it. Avalanche, but don't worry. How high
where were they when they made this? And what drug? All the rocks in the dirt dust it out. When you're gonna do that? There's a door, dipshit.
Yeah, but since I feel like the house is all like, you know, charred, so it's easy to feel like a man and kick that charred, burnt wood down.
Oh yeah, to save. Oh, because Mrs. Sheep is in there, and
Yeah,
that's
you got to look strong for Mrs. Sheep and Calamity Kate,
yeah,
who supposedly was free already. What was the whole thing? Why did we have to go through the whole thing about her getting free if they were just going to be rescued anyway? It doesn't.
girl power. They had to throw some girl power in there.
I don't understand. All right,
gone. They should have got out the front door already. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's a door. Perfectly good door.
Miss Calamity, I was so worried.
Oh, sell yourself, Cody.
What?
This heifer's not ready for the frying pan yet.
The masked bull. He's gone.
like a good Batman would.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, Sheriff, I'd be obliged if you put these rascals in the calaboose.
Well, I was planning on having the jail remodeled.
That's fine. We can wait. I changed my mind. Lock me up now, please, please.
Sure, I'm glad it wasn't you Dakota was all head up about, Miss Sheep. Welcome to Cowtown.
Cody, I got something to say, boy.
Yes, sir.
Like it says in the Code of the West, a cowboy is only wrong when he can't admit it. And I was wrong. I didn't.
Wait.
There's our code.
There's our code for the day.
Cowboy's only wrong when he can't admit it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Like it says in the Code of the West, a cowboy is only wrong when he can't admit it.
That's not true at all. Sometimes you're dead. In fact, you.
And you.
You know what I'm saying?
You better kill me. I'm gonna be another rapper dead for popping off at the mouth with shit I shoot in the face.
Yet one more aneurysm-inducing code. Okay, so wait. So let's
speak in extremes. You know what I'm saying? The end all. Everything is end all. There's no little, any room for anything to be different. It's just this is the way it is.
Okay, fair. I'm not saying you're wrong
with the code,
but it doesn't make sense.
No,
it's okay to say this is the way it is if that's the way it is, or you can amalgamate that's the way it is. But if you're only wrong if you can't admit you're wrong, means that you were never wrong if you said you were wrong. But wouldn't you have to be wrong to say you're wrong? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, is he talking about like confession? Like, you did something wrong. You go in, you say you did something wrong, and then you're who? No more. Something like that. Like
the cowboy's only wrong when he can't admit it. But if you're admitting you're wrong, then that means you were wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a big old circle jerk.
I can't.
The code this week is like that last one last week. It's the last codes they're putting in on these shows are circle jerk codes.
They're meant to frighten.
They're like the infinity symbol.
That's fair.
This comes back around to itself. That's the loophole we were talking about. Gosh, dang it. I was hoping it wasn't real.
One more time.
Yep.
Like it says in the Code of the West, a cowboy is only wrong when he can't admit it. And I was wrong. I didn't pay you.
That's wrong, and I admit it.
I'm sorry, little partner.
I'm right proud of you, Cody. You knew something was wrong, and you stuck with it.
Thanks, Marshall Moo.
But you should have waited for some help from the big folks instead of going off on your own.
I'm sorry, Marshall.
What a dick.
Oh, cheer up, Gaffbite. Have a sarsaparilla on me.
Oh, fix it.
Okay, let's reframe it. Right? Let's just try to reframe it for a second. Let's try this one. We failed at our jobs and as guardians of you children, so much so that 2 innocent women were going to die and would have died because that's how far off and poor of a job we do. But because you discovered it and left a note saying you went after them, we then went after you, which saved those women's lives.
Yes.
So thank you. And we need to be a better job at being guardians of you children and doing our job as law enforcement officers.
I think they just need a little more schooling themselves. Seems like they are absent of just some basic knowledge. Basic knowledge that a sheep does not have a beak.
That would be the start.
I mean, that's the simplest knowledge there is, I believe. And
I-
that vulture got away with it the whole time.
Bro,
Kudos to the vulture. Way to
up
pull it
until
off.
about 2010, I didn't think a woman had a beak either. And then I was told if I say that, I'm bad. Okay. So if that
Oh,
woman
there
covers her
birdies?
beak
Are
and
there
says,
birdies out there? Are there
if
birdies
that woman
out there?
covers her beak and says, call me a sheep, I've got to do it or I'm bad. Okay. That's what I've learned. All right.
Furries, birdies. What the? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, I'm confused.
I'm surgically having my beak removed. Don't you ever call me a buzzard again. But you're a buzzard.
How you gonna eat then, sucker?
Sorry.
No,
We only have 30 seconds left. Let's go ahead and
let's go.
Big folks, instead of going off on your own.
I'm sorry, Marshall.
Oh, cheer up, Gaffbite. Have a sarsaparilla
yeah, back.
on me.
Sarsaparilla.
Like on the stage after a club.
Where they end it? This is, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I'll give it to. It was an episode. It was an episode.
Yeah, it was. Oh. They got to start getting some of these codes to help children instead of just sending them in the circle. There's where ADHD came from right there. Just the codes. Sends them in circles, running around, figuring it out.
Yeah. What have we learned from this episode? That they don't listen to the kids.
No.
They don't pay attention to the kids' education or what the teacher is doing. They basically see the school marm and the schooling system as a day babysitter.
Yep.
That is trusted blindly. And when goes off the rails due to corruption because they won't take part and be involved in that situation with their children.
Yes. And I mean, you bring it up, the kid brings it up to the cops.
Exactly.
You bring up your problem. He brought up his problem straight to the cop's face.
At what point in any of the show did they go, you said more than once there's something on here, and we didn't pause to look at it, and we just told you to trust blindly because we didn't want to get involved because we were too busy trying to get laid by a buzzard in a thing or be a man or whatever the heck they were doing. I don't know.
They put a high priority, these bulls, like I said, on the poon plus the tang. They do. I mean, that's their highest priority, it seems. And then chewing the kids out at the end. I mean, giving them dirty looks and, giving them praise first and then popping their balloon right afterwards. But you shouldn't have.
And then, hey, kid, I know because of you 2 innocent women's lives were saved that would have died, but you shouldn't have done that. What? No. We should have been way on top of it. Before these women were ever kidnapped, we should have known what the heck was going on.
There's the circle right there. Even that statement.
We apologize to you children for putting you in such a situation and traumatize you by seeing fires and shootouts, while having a hardened criminal be the person who was in charge to take care of you while making you accessories to crimes. We apologize. No apologies for that, Moo Mesa. Oh, no.
Here we go.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
The town is completely ran by the mafia. It's completely ran by help me out, Mayor
Deep state. Oh no, sorry. What?
Mayor Cud, Mayor, what is it?
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, the mayor, he's the head of it. And those guys are in control of everything every week. Yeah, they get caught, but then they get off because they don't have enough, they don't have their
Actual law
transportation
enforcement.
yet. So
And anybody who would do anything good about it is involved in their own crimes with the
Their own-
saloon and stealing other people's things and bringing it to Lily while not taking care of the kids.
with cows of the night.
It's like the upper crust is completely focused on a different kind of crime, and they're able to get away with it because you're occupied in trying to fight them, but then dealing with your own crime.
They're always one step behind. They're always one step behind the criminals.
And is that by design, though? You know what I'm saying? Is that by design?
We will never know the real answer.
Maybe. We're going to keep watching. Look,
Yeah.
we're only on season 4, and there's 2 full seasons of 10
know.
episodes. So maybe
No.
we find the mystery. Maybe we find it.
There's gotta, we've already seen some really amazing, wonderful things. Well, that's what I look at them as. Okay. With so many more episodes, there's gonna be something, man. There's
gonna be a
gonna
lot
be
more.
There's gonna be like maybe next week's show or something. There's gonna be one that's we're gonna get lockjawed like this.
Well, we were a couple times in this. I was just so amazed. Yeah, I can't even. We're at the end. So guys, being Friday, want to let you know tonight I'll be live on the Caltrap. That's Center Cup Media with Mike Calderese. Check out that show. It's an amazing show that's going to go live at 7 Eastern. It's the Caltrap with Mike Calderese. Center Cup Media. Go there, check it out, subscribe. You can see us talking all kinds of crazy current event stuff. Then tomorrow, Saturday, that is the mega stream. Guys, thank you so much for making the mega stream so successful. It's where you catch up on all the episodes of the last week or so. And then we throw in some bonus and some highlights. Like this last week, we did an entire Moo Mesa run. We're going to do that again. I'm going to keep doing that. So you're going to be able to watch them from Ep 1 to the end of this episode. And we're going to keep doing that. So, guys, that's the Saturday super stream. So thank you so much for the watches and the views on that. We love the fact that we're your Saturday guys to tune in with. And guys, and of course, PT Pod, all things PT Pod on Instagram, PT Pod Show, PT Pod on YouTube and Rumble. Check us out, baby. Check us out. We love you. Vern, the card man, what do you got coming? Tell him about it.
Oh, all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff. There's some traveling coming up with some cards. There will be some hand deliveries coming up in the next month with some cards.
Yeah.
I have a plan to go places that I have not yet gone with the cards.
Boldly
So
go.
you will have to follow on Facebook, Vern White, Instagram, at Vern White 4. If you want YouTube, Vern White 2855. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I do have X, but whatever. Who cares? Let's go.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm proving is that we can build and develop a successful thing without X. Because it's gross over there. So
it's too hard for me.
Yeah, man, you can't post anything without people losing their stuff. So
yeah,
we're gonna post our stuff on X, and if you're on X, follow us there. But
I'm not very active there. That's all.
Instagram, I would say, is our main platform for catching up, and then Rumble is our home for all streaming stuff. Yeah. Guys, this has been episode 4 of season 1, Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and this is that Nooner Show Watch Party episode 5. That's right, baby. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. We'll see you next time. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend. Without you, there's no show. For you, all the pew, pew, pews, and we are out.
Oh, boy!